Mr. Nigerian, unusual activity. What do you have for us today?
Yeah, good to see you, Scott. Yeah, I got to tell you something. Kraft Heinz is not a name that comes up very often with unusual option activity. Today we do, and it's got some huge size to it as well. Stock was trading just underneath 38 a share, and we suddenly started to see 17,000 calls getting bought for the November next Friday's expiring 38 calls. So basically buying right on top of where the stock is right now. Those calls are going from anywhere from 30 cents up to 45 cents. The stock's been kind of planted here for a little while, Scott. If you go back to August, it's been in a very, very tight range ever since. It was in the mid-40s earlier that in May, but in the since August, been in a very, very tight range. Maybe it's going to bust out to the upside. The next one I got for you is an interesting one for Farmer Jim and some of the other guys, BOEING. Now, BOEING at these levels, it was trading about 219. We see about 2,600. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I'll add to it. 2,600 of the calls getting bought today. That was stuck out for me, but they're going out to December, and they're going all the way to December. The 255 calls. Stock was trading 219. These were about $1.20 up to about $1.40. What makes this also a little bit interesting is the numbers just keep adding up and adding up. Last I looked, about 11,000 calls had traded in this BOEING on that same strike. As the stock's now starting to move to the upside, I think I last saw it trading about 222. So definitely some buying there. By the way, just to remind people, options don't have to get hit. In other words, the stock doesn't have to go up all the way up to 255 for these to perform. They can already start performing now. And if it continues to the upside in a very, very quick fashion, these options could already start to move in a big way to the upside. So I like what I'm seeing here. I bought those options, and I also bought the Kraft Heinz options as well.
All right, good stuff. I was looking at BOEING thinking that Farmer Jim's going to be doing donuts in his tractor this weekend. These things are up, as you said, shares of BA, Farmer Jim, are up almost 4.5%.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Petey, why they're going to those December options is because CEO Calhoun 3 times on the earnings call said China certification comes by the end of the year. Now, I've got a question, as you know, as to whether we can really rely on his word. But, man, he was adamant that China certification comes this year, and that should be why they're buying December. So that'll be a big catalyst.
All right, guys, good stuff.